Welcome back tonight. There are growing concerns about bird flu spreading through livestock and poultry here in the U.S., including right here in our very own state.
Yeah, today officials with our state Department of Agriculture confirmed they detected the virus at a poultry farm in eastern New Mexico.
This is just 2 weeks after officials confirmed cases at dairy farms in the same area.
And we should add, that's on top of several more recently confirmed cases, including a farmer in Texas and some other states.
Griffin Rushton spoke with our state's top veterinarian today, who says there's no need to panic right now.
No, there's not. Health officials say you should not be worried about catching bird flu and getting sick. However, if you have backyard chickens or any other pet birds, they're asking you to keep an eye on them. The state veterinarian revealed the infected poultry farm is somewhere in Roosevelt County, but she can't say exactly where. And as we mentioned, this is just 2 weeks after officials confirmed cases at 2 dairy farms in nearby Curry County. While there's no evidence directly connecting those cases, it's important to know there are 3 more recent cases in chicken flocks in the Texas Panhandle and even more at other dairy farms. The New Mexico state veterinarian revealed both cows and chickens are testing positive for the same highly infectious strain of bird flu, which they're also finding in migratory birds. According to the CDC, this specific strain of bird flu has already affected 85 million birds of all types across 48 states since 2022. But officials say these recent cases are not necessarily alarming.
Historically, there have been peaks in avian influenza cases over the last couple of years, generally in spring and fall, that do coincide with migration of migratory birds. And so I think that there's not necessarily an increased risk overall nationwide.
However, she admits this recent surge of cases is unique. There are dozens of confirmed cases in dairy cattle across several states, which is new for this virus. It's not deadly for the cows, but it does reduce milk production. A dairy farm worker in Texas also tested positive for the virus earlier this month. It's the second human case ever reported for this strain of the virus, but health officials revealed the patient's main symptom was only pink eye. The state veterinarian says all of the chickens at the affected poultry farm here in New Mexico will be euthanized. That's pretty standard for these outbreaks. But as for how they got the virus in the first place, she says epidemiologists are still figuring that out, and there's still a lot of unknowns right now.
I'm talking with my counterparts in other states and talking with our federal counterparts, trying to understand the big picture a little bit better, because this is really different than anything we've ever seen. How we're seeing it move through a herd and then how it can affect other herds. This has not been an easy puzzle to solve.
She theorizes recent natural disasters like wildfires in Texas, for instance, may have altered flight paths for migratory birds carrying the disease, but again, that's just a theory. Health officials are asking anyone with backyard chickens or other bird flocks to keep an eye on them and report any symptoms resembling bird flu. We're going to post a list of those symptoms up on KOB.com. Tessa, Trevor?
Yeah, and there are quite a few people around here with backyard chickens.
It is an interesting theory, though, about the migratory patterns being affected. Very interesting.
Makes sense. All right, Griffin, thanks.